and this is AnimeIndecision. Let's talk about Synchrogazer Symphogear, aka Superb Song of the Valkyries! Symphogear. Symphogear is one of my favorite anime. It's not great the way I can say Full Metal Alchemist is great, but I enjoy it so much. It's a lot of fun, it's spectacle, and it's entertaining. It's got magical girl stuff, it's got really cool action, it's got like quasi-lesbian stuff, the same way that sports shows sell themselves on like the quasi-gay relationships between the boys. And I'm going to try and make videos after each episode for Season 4. Considering this is a show that prides itself on cliffhangers and twist endings, just should be a fun time. So glad I was watching this show all at once and not as it was airing, because I think I would have gone slightly insane. Oh shit, what have I gotten myself into? So, this video is going to be a semi-spoilery look at the first 3 seasons. I'm going to leave out a lot of the details and the twists. I just want to get you familiar with some of the main characters, the main conflicts, and the main concepts of the show. So that if you want to watch the episode by episode talk about the new season, this will help you get caught up. Maybe you haven't watched the show, or maybe you watched the show but it's been a while and you kind of forgotten a little. I definitely needed the refresher that I got while I was kind of checking up on things to remember exactly what happened. But, seriously, if at any point during this video you're like, this show sounds awesome, then stop this video and go watch the show. It has magical girls and machine guns. So, Symphogear, what's the setup? The Noise are a mysterious force that seem to appear at random. They're treated almost like a force of nature, and obviously governments all over the world are trying to come up with a way to combat them. The mere touch of a noise on a regular person disintegrates them, and bullets seem to have little to no effect. Using heretical technology and ancient relics like the Gungnir, they make Symphogear armor that for whatever reason requires a pretty girl singing to work. Symphogear armor users train all their lives to try and harmonize their song to their relic. For some reason, 2 of the Symphogear users, Kanade and Tsubasa, form a pop idol group named Zweiwing. I guess it's like some stress relief. They spend their night times killing noise and their daytimes being pop idols. But the fun comes to an end when the Noise crash one of their concerts. To save at least some of the fans, Kanade uses her swan song, a super powerful attack that typically results in the death of the user. She does indeed die, and her relic shatters, and a piece of the Gungnir lodges itself in one of the fans' chests. A girl named Hibiki, who it turns out is our main character. A piece of Gungnir lodged in her chest gives Hibiki Symphogear powers, but she hasn't gone through the years and years of training like all the other girls. In fact, everyone's kind of surprised she can use it at all. Who is this girl? Well, she's a well-meaning dope. The kind of girl that falls asleep in class all the time. And here she is getting dragged into the world of fighting the Noise. She keeps everything secret from her best friend / lesbian lover, Miku. Also, she has to try and get Tsubasa to accept her and work with her, despite the fact that Hibiki's literally fighting because Tsubasa's best friend and maybe lesbian lover died. Meanwhile, it seems that someone has actually gained the power to summon the Noise at will. And they've also found a magical girl who seems to be evil. Are these 2 connected? Duh, obviously, give me a break. This evil magical girl, Chris, is working to help her evil lesbian lover, who also happens to be a genetic parasite named Fine. And what is Fine's goal? Well, she needs revenge against the moon. Seriously, watch the show if you want details on that one. But Tsubasa and Hibiki managed to convert Chris to the side of good because this is a magical girls show, and using the power of friendship and the power of machine guns, they manage to protect the moon. Mostly. That brings us to Season 2, Symphogear G. For some reason, Tsubasa is still a pop idol and still giving concerts, and people still go to her concerts. This is unfortunate for them when a group of terrorists crashed the Tsubasa concert. The terrorists summon noise at will, which, we kind of thought we finished when we got rid of Fine. But they even show their power over the noise goes beyond that because they stop the noise from killing anyone. The noise just stands there looking intimidating. What's the point of this? I don't know. They basically just declare war on the world and then peace out. So now our trio, Hibiki, Tsubasa, and Chris, are back in the fight, and they discovered that the terrorists have their own trio of magical girls. Even weirder, the leader is using Gungnir, the relic that's supposed to be half destroyed and half in Hibiki's chest. Also, one of the bad girls has a scythe, and the other one has saw blades and roller skate high heels that she fights in. Cuz. Strangely, we discovered that, for whatever reason, these evil magical girls actually need a drug to help them harmonize with their Symphogear. They're not like our good guys who can just do it at will. And who gives them this drug? A crazy American scientist named Dr. Vetter. Dr. Vetter is our real big bad here, and his plan is also to destroy the moon. To become a hero. I mentioned he was crazy, right? Also, Fine's back, and Hibiki's Symphogear is eating her from the inside out. Gets better. Our heroines recruit the bad trio into their good guy group, making them a group of 6, and they save the world from Dr. Vetter and his relic-eating monster. Oh, did I forget to mention that? I emphasize again, I'm skipping a lot of the craziest shit. I'm just giving you, the basic bones here. That brings us to Season 3, Symphogear GX, and hey, finally we have a villain who doesn't want to destroy the moon. He wants to destroy the Earth and every living human being on it. Instead of using drugs to control her Symphogear, she uses alchemy to burn her memories, holding on only to the memory of the death of her father and her vengeance. And she doesn't even need her Symphogear to fight. She can straight up just use her alchemy powers to F you up. All fear the great and powerful alchemist Carol. Also, Dr. Ver's around, I guess. Will we get new magical girls pumping our party up to absolutely unwieldy size where there's no possibility of characterizing everybody? Will the theme of the previous season's villain popping up and assisting the new villain continue? Will our villains destroy the moon? Or the Earth? Or both? Find out next time when I talk about Symphogear Axis. That's A-X-Z. Seriously, this naming scheme though. Bye-bye! Here goes my hood. Well,